on track with the action is Hayden McKenzie, the first car in the top 16. And let's go around quickly. The action happening thick and fast here at Repco Battle of Jack Bridge.
Here we go over the big jump. Hayden McKenzie, not quite 30 metres this time round, but
works his way down towards the vantage switchback, and now we're cutting down to 8. This is where we really are looking for the elite of the elite.
Yeah, now this is going to be about performing when it counts, because all of these guys capable of, and girls, all of them capable of being a top 8 contender.
Oh, nearly tips it over. Hayden McKenzie through the link. That was as far up on 2 wheels as you want to be.
Wow, man, that was close to going over, wasn't it?
Oh, that was spectacular. Great camera work from the Sky team as he works his way over the Dale ITM bridge. Emma, someone you would have thought that would have probably qualified a little bit higher than she did, but she made it through, and that's all that you've got to do.
Yeah, no one's going to remember where you finished in the top 16 at the end of the day. You remember who runs off the
nicely tucked in through there and down towards the jump. Looks like the carry good speed, Emma. Yeah, pretty close to that 30-metre jump. Seems to be about par. Down towards the vantage switchback.
It's certainly getting a little bit rougher in that part of the circuit, isn't it?
Yeah, guys and girls will have to change how they attack that particular part of the course. Down towards the orphan cutting. Nicely done there from Emma Gilly. Tidy, but didn't wash off a little bit too much speed. I guess we'll find out shortly. On our way down to the Dale ITM flight. And that looks like it could be quite a decent time, Dale.
So here is Dylan Thompson in front of our VIP tents.
Down towards the Ineos crossing. The distinctive engine note of the Subaru. Got a real roar with this car. Yeah, his grandfather, who sadly passed away a couple of years back, and Dylan's run with the plate ever since.
Absolutely lives and breathes rallying. Dylan Thompson, very handy on the E-Series version.
Through the link, nice and tidy as he works his way up to that JFK southern elbow.
This one's on, we can see Dylan Thompson. Sure to be as quick as Emma Gilmore as he crosses the line. Track, Stephen Barker and the Mitsubishi. Older generation car, still just as quick. See parity when all of those cars on the old present.
Cases like the Evo 610 gives away a little bit of technology, but certainly makes a good old-fashioned run. Memory was right up on 2 wheels through the vantage switchback here, and again very committed. Oh, he's out in the loose stuff, and that's the sort of mistake that's going to cost.
Yeah, that really hurt. There was multiple seconds, I think you'll find there, PB. That's unfortunate.
Has he backed it off? It looks like
backed it off, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got a puncture. He's got a puncture. Got a right front puncture. So,
especially from what he had yesterday. But seeing all these guys battling it out, and the fact that they're actually accessible to everybody as well is great.
Absolutely. Well, COVID has been a frustration for everyone and caused a lot of disruption this year. It's going to be good that we can have a more
Glenn Inkster over the Auckland mega jump. That's a great effort, Glenn. Massively committed to little 1600, just giving away a little bit of grunt, but he tucks it in nicely through that vantage. Oh, I spoke too soon. There's put out another one. He's up on the soft stuff on the outside. Can he get reversed and get that car out of there? So certainly the vantage switchback is
just dug in there, hasn't it? Puncture
tubes and carbon fibre, I think, Dale.
There you go.
Right out wide through the Sleepyhead cliffhanger, but a lot tidier than we saw it last time.
Yeah, that's a lot better that time round from Sloane Cox.
Very committed through the Ineos crossing there.
Expecting to be Matt Week for the championship, for the title.
mega jump, close to 30 metres with those big wings on that car. That's impressive, Dale.
Yeah, it certainly is. This is a much better run so far, Can he get through this tricky part?
Yeah, that tyre's still on the rim.
Bounces through the little rut there. It is creating some problems for drivers.
Down past that GVI Kiwi pond. Nicely over the link there.
Oh, he's got a problem, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's limping. Oh, so the mighty are falling here at the Repco Battle at Jack Ridge. That's another top contender we expected to see. Fighting for the overall.
He's back on it again now, I think, Blair, but I don't know what happened there.
Out of 26, but he certainly seems slower. Battle at Jack Ridge, very impressive in the City of Auckland rally yesterday. Look at that through the Sleepyhead cliffhanger. Those lines are inch perfect. Big jump, probably the best part of 30 metres there for Robbie. See how he attacks the vantage switchback. It's caught out a few. It seems like it hasn't caught out Robbie. He's through there. Down past the GVI Kiwi pond. And a great family team.
Just hangs onto it up on two wheels. We see the guys are trying harder and harder. You try and cut here and do that there, and there's another one. But you know, the road doesn't actually change enough just to upset the car, or the ruts are slightly bigger. I think that's what happened to Inky with his tyre early in their runs down there. And what happens, you can start messing with them. If you say, oh, watch this and do that, that's nasty, and it just wrecks their ruts. You just got to basically leave them with it and let them go.
Here's Jack Hawkeswood now. Absolutely. Bridge. Jack Hawkeswood. Round that Winger Subaru double dipper and down towards the Auckland mega jump. What's he going to do? Big jump from Jack, 30-something metres. He's on it. How does he get through the vantage switchback? Just like that, he's through there. Used a bit of the berm on the outside, so a bit of a motocross technique there from Jack.
Well, down the tree, through it comfortably.
Look, yeah. He comes down towards the JFK Power Sports Southern Elbow and down the straight towards the Daylight TM flying finish. Oh, big jump from Jack Hawkeswood, and what's that time?
Temperature-wise, before she was on. For those that don't know, we run full underwear, full 3-layer suits, helmets, balaclavas, so it's pretty hot.
Matt Summerfield very committed through the Ineos crossing there and up to one way up towards the winger. Down towards the Auckland mega jump. And that's a mega jump from Matt Summerfield, 32 metres, so he's certainly pushing the go button this time.
Yeah, and same thing, Lee. You've got to see what's going to happen when you keep flying further and further, how much less time you've got to make the next corner, but you've got to try this. It's no good just having to go in the final or whatever. You've got to keep trying stuff and seeing what's going to happen.
Absolutely, and when do you find how spectacular was that through the link? It didn't matter what tyres was on the car there because they weren't touching the road, and he throws it through the JFK Power Sports Southern Elbow. He is on a charge down towards the Starlight TM flying finish. Oh, massive jump, and we'll wait to see the time for Matt Summerfield.
So Ben Hunt will run, but he'll run out of order.
Provided they can get that car sorted, as we see Andrew Hawkeswood. Oh, Andrew Hawkeswood, dramas for Andrew Hawkeswood as well.
He's just driven off, hasn't he? Not much, but... And then in your mind, you try and make up the time you've lost, and it can get really ugly further down the track. You know you've made a mistake, and you try and go to get through, but this could be an interesting ride from here. Yeah, through the Subaru.
Yeah, absolutely. So it'll be interesting to see exactly what the story was there on the start line. There was a very impressive Auckland mega jump there.
Down to this troublesome part of the track for drivers, at least in this run. He's a little wide too, brushes the bank.
Yeah.
And just hangs on to it. Can't hooks in one piece.
Yep, works his way down towards the Auckland cutting. And Ben Hunt, we still don't know what the issue is with that car and if they can rectify it.
So Jack Hawkeswood, Emma Gilmore looking very good with those 123s. Robbie Stokes, Matt Summerfield, Dylan Thompson, Hayden McKenzie holding down positions 3 to 6, with Hayden Patton, Ben Hunt, Shane van Gisbergen to run.
Makes the apex nicely there, does Dylan.
But yeah, the road's really swept off, obviously, but yeah, it becomes really, really abrasive. That's advantage here. There we go.
Oh, right out wide through the idiot crossing.
So you've really got to watch the abrasive. That's what we've seen already.
Dylan's here losing a bit of time. It seems to be a little bit of clean run here will be fine. Oh, that was a huge man from Dylan Turner, 35 metres.
That might be the biggest we've seen this weekend.
I think so, and with a bit of a sideways tinge to it just for added artistic effect. He's cleanly through the vantage switchback. This looks like it could be a quick run from Dylan Turner.
He's had probably as much time on Jackson.
Oh, he was right up on 2 wheels. Down to the JFK Power Sports Southern Elbow. Get a nice clean exit, get the power down for the fast straight down to the Dale IGM finish. Oh, big jump over the finish there, and we'll see what
We have 4 cars to run yet, I think.
of course Ben Hunt, yes. But this is Shane van Gisbergen, and God, hasn't he been impressive, Robbie?
Oh yeah, unbelievable. Credit's due. Again, we've had discussions around the kitchen table about how he was going to go. Yeah, hats off.
Yeah, absolutely stunning. I thought he was the driver of the day. It's a massive hang time for Shane van Gisbergen over the jump.
You know, I was thinking if we did some of the, if we sent Andrew Hawkeswood over to drive a supercar, he would be nowhere near the front. Whereas Shane van Gisbergen here is just, showing us how it's all done.
Absolutely, they should pay this man to drive race cars, I reckon.
Yep, he'd go right, wouldn't he? Hangs onto it. Down there at the southern elbow. And now try to get the power down up towards that ITM flying finish. And through to the round.
This is quick. This is quick.
This is going to be there or thereabouts for the best we've seen this weekend, isn't it?
He weighs about 45 k's, so again, part of the mind games, get the little ones in there. And as I sort of said earlier, you want somebody that's going to be in the car that you know you're not going to bother them, they're not going to scream, they're just going to sit there and not upset you. So yeah,
Stop 2 cars. An hour or so ago. Massive hang time again.
These guys get more and more committed over the Auckland mega jump. These cars are flying hard.
Yeah, it's quite weird because we did this in the rally yesterday, and we don't normally fly that long as in time in a rally. And it's quite weird because it's quite quiet in the car for quite some time, and they're just getting bigger and bigger.
Nice and tidy. Right down towards the JFK Power Sports Southern Elbow. Using the 1800cc engine in that AP4 car down towards the Dale IGM flying finish. And I'm picking a low 22.
Tidy and make it count.
The Hydrolink Subaru is on the track. Ben Hunt, after those dramas on the start line, he's managed to start, before the start line I should say, he's managed to start, he's on track and on speed.
Now this pans out.
It's becoming the ultimate case of risk versus reward here in the Repco Battle of Jacks Ridge. As he fires down to the vantage. Switchback.
Tidy through there, no problems for Hunt.
Here's ever the consistent picture, Ben Hunt, as he goes down past the GVI Kiwi Pond. Through the Auckland Cup 2 sideways. We'll see if that's going to cost him.
He's hit it up okay.
He's on the home straight down towards the Dale ITM flying finish. He's very fast over there and wants the top.
Hey, strange things have happened. There have been dramas already this weekend. They can happen even to the very best.
It's about 6 to 9 at the moment, a 0.4 of a second apart. So that's that close to speed.
Wow, we said it was going to be close.
Hayden comes down towards the Auckland mega jump. What can he do? Watch the way this car flies with the nose up. Lots of downforce, so not the huge big jumping numbers as he works his way down towards the vantage switchback. Well, he bounces his way through, but he's kept the tyre on the rim. Oh, right out wide as he gets down towards the GVI Kiwi Pond. Down to the Auckland. Right up on two wheels, Hayden headed using all the road. our first sub, 1 minute 20.
Here we go, Matt Summerfield underway. Fishing Barrage, AP4.
Works his way down to the Sleepyhead cliffhanger. Over the Ineos crossing. He was fully off the ground there, it was on the red limiter. Down to the Auckland Mega Jump. How big the jump's going to be? Pretty big. Pretty big, Matt Summerfield. He just got through to this one, but he's been getting faster and faster, and as Rocky said, you just need to get through all of these. The only one that you need to be fastest in is the last one. I think at this point, it's just a roll of the dice now, isn't it? Whoever can produce when it counts. Any one of these contenders. Oh, Matt Summerfield, right up on two wheels through the link.
Man, he only just gathers that up.
That's right on the edge, maximum commitment. So he's really pushing up in the risk versus reward stake as he comes down towards the tail ITM finish.
This is quick. That's a quick time.
There was a really expert, Robbie Stokes, Jack Hawkeswood, so it's great having these guys show up and compete with these old timers, for want of a better word.
Yeah, the future of New Zealand rallying right here in front of you.
Robbie fires out of the Winger Subaru, double dip it down towards the Auckland Mega Jump. What's he got for us? Just shy of the 30 metre mark. How does he attack the vantage? Switchback.
Throw it. No issue for Stokes there.
It seems to be the corner that's been flagged. Everyone's just treating him. Oh, Robbie Stokes right up on two wheels. So these guys are not backing off through that lip at the link. Man, that is close.
Yeah, that's when everyone trying to straighten the jump rather than this two-wheel thing we're seeing. They're getting quite high on the inside wheels. So
one time he throws it into the Sleepyhead cliffhanger. Oh, a little bit loose through the Ineos crossing. Is that the small mistake?
Massive jump, massive hang time for Ben Hunt and the Hydraulic Subaru.
He knows that he's lost time there at the Ineos crossing. He is absolutely charging through the vantage switchback there, and he'll be charging down past the GBI.Kiwi Pond and into the Auckland cutting. He's driving angry, which is not something we see from Ben very often. Normally very cautious over the lip of the link. I think he's lost a bit more time there, and I would suspect that this is the last time we're going to see Ben Hunt this weekend. Current national rally champion backed it right off.
This is a 1:26.7.
yeah, with respect, but yeah, they've got to give it their all and try and get into that four.
Put a little bit of scoreboard pressure on too. You record a time. If you put a big one up, these guys will be trying to avoid looking at the time. Party a huge time that someone can pull one out of the bag.
Well, is this that sort of theory, we, in elite level sport, sometimes 9/10 will get the job done, but do you have to, put 10/10 in to be sure, and therefore risk making a mistake? It is a cutthroat way of deciding a champion in this sort of format.
Yeah, and you can't aim for a time. You've just got to put your best time down with what you've got.
Not very conservatively at all. Emma Gilmore right up on two wheels. So she is having a right charge this time through the JFK Power Sports Southern Elbow down towards the tail ITM flying finish.
Playing favours Dad, so you're just gently off the line.
He comes down towards the Ineos crossing. I know this is one of his favourite corners on the track. He's beautiful through there. Look at the corner speed as he works his way up. The front wheels are off the ground. So this is a real charge from Jack Hawkeswood down to the Auckland Mega Jump.
Oh, that's good. That's nice through there. Over the jump, what sort of hang time? Around about 30 metres.
Down to that vantage switchback. This has been the tricky one.
So now away goes Jack towards the back part of the circuit, GBI Ponds. This is looking promising.
How does he attack? Oh, nice from Jack Hawkeswood. Possibly scrubbed off a little bit of speed. We'll see, did that cost him a 10?
It's going to be close. Wise there. Up the hill towards the Dale ITM flying finish. It's going to be tight.
Oh, so one time, 121 something as he attacked this one. Nice and tidy and makes the apex beautifully. Just a small cut on the way out as he heads up to the Ineos. Crossover, nice and tidy through there. Kept the wheels on the ground and he's landed up through there. Yeah, nice straight exit down towards the Auckland mega jump. Oh, big jump, lands on that right front as he heads down towards the Vantage switchback. Yeah, nice and tidy through there, straightens out the exit. This is all about searching for that half a tenth here, half a tenth there, past the GBI, Kiwi Pond, and into the Auckland.
Okay, Blair.
Yeah, nice and tidy through there. You wonder whether he maybe scrubbed off a little bit too much speed, but then another 2 or 3 k's an hour could have had a very different result. He was very tidy through the JFK Power Sports Southern Elbow and down towards the Dale ITM finish. Quick, real quick. Hander. We just cannot stress what an impressive debut weekend on the gravel this has been for Shane as he flies through the Ineos crossing and up towards that wing and Subaru double zipper. Very tidy, so straight on to the Auckland mega jump. Now this one going to be 32-33 metres, big jump. And down to the Vantage switchback.
Tell you what, he's hardly put a foot wrong all weekend, has Shane. He has been mighty impressive. Every single run that he's done has turned heads and had people talking.
Yeah, great lines through this early start of the course. Exactly where you want to be in that sweep.
Yeah, conservatively, but we've seen 3 guys now do that, and it seems to be the fast line.
Now the climb up the hill, away from the Southern Elbow, up to the Dale ITM flying finish. Shane Van Gisbergen. The clock's ticking. What's he done here? A 1:20, 1:21. One more time for Hayden. Off the start line cleanly.
He fires it through the right. Listen, getting all those 700 horsepower to the ground and the Hyundai i20 AP4 Plus is charging. He is not taking this for granted at all. Well off the ground through the Ineos crossing, even with those big wings, he flies his way up.
He is really pushing in now, 8 Bannon. Big hang time again. Biggest quick seen from him this weekend.
Very, very quick through the left-hander before the Vantage switchback there. Nice and tidy through the switchback. He'll fire it around the right-hander, down past the GBI, Kiwi Pond. And he tosses it, attacked the lip. He was wild here last time. He's over! He's over! Hayden Dillon has rolled! Ladies and gentlemen, wow! Who would have picked that? Absolute drama here at the Repco Battle of Jacks Ridge.
Yeah, as we said, that wee jump, just put him out and into the bank and over she went. One of those usual rally crashes, unfortunately.
Look at the stunned faces in the crowd. We can see it on the pictures from Sky TV. He's out of the car.
They're out of the car. They are okay. That is not how they wanted to finish the day.
Round of applause, folks.
Looks like Wayne Pittam's in the car with him.
Great to see Hayden and Wayne out of the Hyundai i20. They're okay. Scary moment. And it just goes to show that even the very best can make a tiny error and it be extremely costly. Here's the replay up on 2 wheels. You have to be that committed to be able to do what he does to get the
No.